all do this podcast together all the time?
We are rolling. Sound speed.
The most important thing is you gotta give the people what they want. Even if it kills you. Even if it empties you out until there's nothing left to empty. No matter what happens, no matter how much it hurts, you don't stop dancing and you don't stop smiling. And you give those people what they want.
And action.
What?
Vibes. You know what fucking time it is, nigga. Tired of playing with niggas. We starting like this early. My nigga said no gunshots, so we ain't shooting, but we got the horn coming at you. Tired of these niggas playing with us, nigga. Start intro the show.
Man, this is not my idea. Is my mic on? I don't know. Is my shit on?
Your shit going.
This is not my idea, okay? This was Rhetoric's idea for all that. That was some crazy shit. Are you all right?
I'm ready.
All right, man. Hey, man, I appreciate everybody tuning in. My boy Rhetoric's ready to talk some motherfucking talk.
Bro, we've been disrespected.
We have been disrespected, man. This is the Thoughtful Narcissist. This is the one and only. The first ever.
Tell them.
Thoughtful Narcissist.
Speak our
podcast,
fucking truth.
Man. Nobody had no fucking podcast with narcissists and thoughtful.
Y'all niggas wasn't thoughtful, nor were y'all narcissists.
Before us.
It was here.
This is facts.
And JoJo, but he's not with us.
Shout out to Jody. Shout out to my boy Jody. Shout out to AJ. Shout out to everybody who been here from the beginning. 7 years.
Tell him.
7 years. You know what I'm saying? We've been doing this shit with the Thoughtful Narcissist name. And I didn't even know, but my partner told me here that somebody been false claiming this.
Yo, man, let's let these folks know you are now listening to the greatest podcast in the world. It's your boy Rhetoric here. You know, we got, you know what I'm saying? We got my boy Prime
in the building. Yo. We got friends of the show. My bad. We got into this shit. I done lost track of.
Nah, we introducing folks. We good. We got the lovely misinformation with us.
Misinformation.
So we appreciate that. But let's get to the fucking smoke. Cause my nigga said I couldn't use the gunshots because he a family man.
I'm a family man.
So we not using no gunshots. But
no shots.
Queens Flip, please come to the front. I gave you till today. I told you had to this episode drop to change the name.
He said change the name. Damn.
If you are not familiar, Queens Flip, now with the Joe Budden Network, Joe Budden Podcast, has a little Twitch show he doing out here called The Narcissist Show. My nigga, you are not a narcissist. You are Joe's do-boy. Joe didn't put that battery in your back, that dick up your ass.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Lord.
And you got shit crazy. You got shit fucked up. And that's just real. I don't appreciate it. You still got Flip the Script.
Yep.
I fuck with Flip the Script. You done did a lot of dope shit on Flip the Script. But you don't need to get into this narcissist lane. You been hanging out with Joe. Joe said, oh, I'm a narcissist. No.
Tell him.
No. We the narcissist, the thoughtful narcissist. So I ain't going to touch on this no more. If I got to address this, we gonna handle this off camera. We going to handle this like businessman because I know you a businessman, Flip. So we can discuss this like gentlemen, but I don't like that.
Flip doesn't owe you no business.
I don't know Flip. I don't even know.
Flip owe me everything.
Let him know.
Right now. Don't
Let
touch
him
my
know.
shit. You got 1 billion views off of Flip the Script. Don't come into narcissist lane.
Who is Flip?
So he's a content creator out of New York. Queens, obviously. Queens, New York.
I've never heard of Flip before.
I mean, he's done some crazy shit before, but now he's on Joe Budden Podcast.
Never heard of us. That's
Flip ain't never heard of us. He right, but if he Googled this shit,
You would have did your due diligence.
this shit come up.
They did.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why they didn't say thoughtful.
They didn't say thoughtful. They tried to take some shit out.
They did.
It's still remixing.
That shit too
Remixing
close.
our
That's
shit.
too close to my shit. Our shit.
Mixing our shit. Man.
I don't like that.
It's a lot of things.
That's too close to JoJo shit. Don't do that.
Yeah, I don't like that.
There's a fucking Mickey McDonald's in fucking New York.
I'm cool with that. That ain't got nothing to do with me. If it was a thoughtful narcissist McDonald's, then I'd be on their ass. I'd be on their
That
ass.
shit's extremely close though. You see what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying, but I'm not with that. This is our shit. We didn't put in the work. We didn't put in the grind.
Look, and this all I'm saying. You just gotta fuck with us, bruh. You gotta fuck with us, bruh.
We willing to let you on.
You gotta get us on the show. You got to come on our show. We got to do some shit together. We gonna have to collab on some shit, bro. You done took our name, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Say that.
Yes, we
Okay.
can. We will.
You took part of our name, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
You took
I feel
part
like
of-
it's only. I feel like it's only
Narcissist
right.
is something that you guys created.
We created the thoughtful narcissist.
Exactly.
Yes.
What's this podcast?
The Narcissist Show on Twitch, and I'm not fucking with that.
What's yours?
The thoughtful narcissist.
What's this?
I don't want. No, I'm not here semantics, man.
Which show are you on right now?
I'm on the thought.
You
So
act
that's who
like
you
a-
need to be with.
act like a
If
op
if you
right
my
now.
mans,
Are
that's
on
who you
the
need to be with.
Narcissist show right
I'm
now,
on the
or are you on the
thoughtful.
thoughtful fucking narcissist podcast right now?
Looking at this holistically here.
I'm with it.
understand.
Holistic
I
Keith.
feel like I'm being fair
Because-
by just asking
Because
for.
at the end of the day, when people type in what? When people type
When they type in narcissist, we gonna come up. If you put narcissist podcast or narcissist show,
Say it
we
again.
gonna come up.
Exactly.
If you come, we gonna come
So
up.
he
guess
might be
what?
fucking with us on the back end, is what he's
At the end
saying.
of the day.
What he
He
need
might
to? Well, you gotta
put
touch
us-
base.
He might be putting
You gotta
us in
touch
our-
base. You gotta
that's
check
why I
in.
said we gotta. That's why I said we need.
No, you gotta check in.
Well, that's why I said. That's why I said he did. I fuck with you.
No, I'm not here. I'm not here with this conspiracy. This nigga looking out for us.
I fuck
I'm not
with you.
banging on that.
I don't feel
I'm
like
not
he-
jacking that.
I don't feel like you.
Him having a common name could be a positive thing more than a negative thing. And right now, you're applying pressure to a situation that could have blessed you more so looking at it like.
I agree. So
and when
hey,
it's Easter Sunday, you can't be.
That don't
looking
mean
at it.
nothing. You know that don't mean nothing to me.
That don't
This
mean
nigga
nothing,
don't-
but to a
this
lot of other
nigga-
people sitting in this room, it may hit just a little.
Hey, Queens.
we gotta talk about
My
Easter,
man saved
though.
you.
We
Thank
gotta
him.
Talk about Easter.
Thank him.
No. I'm because I feel you, but that's why I said, bro, just tap in with us, bro. You know what I'm
Tap
saying?
in.
Fuck with
But you
us,
can't
bro.
ask for
Put us
favors
on
the
the.
way that you ask for.
No, I'm just saying,
Not
put us.
starting off the way that he started.
I just said I don't feel everything my boy Rhetoric do.
But that's my man's though, so he
So
got my
I
back.
got his back.
Okay.
I got his back. You feel me?
That's
Now,
my man's.
He gonna get in there talking crazy. I'm gonna have to be the motherfucker coming here with the reason, with the you know what I'm saying, with the voice of reason.
I'm coming with the rhetoric.
He coming with the crazy. I'm coming with the reason.
I understand. I'm with you.
So,
All
what's
right,
his
we can
name
get into the
again?
show now.
Quick flip,
Queens flip.
Queens flip. My bad.
Ain't nothing
brother.
quick about him.
My bad, Queens flip. Listen, man, just tap in with us, bro. Fuck with us. Holla at me. Tell your people, get in touch with my people. We're gonna put something together.
All right, we can get into the show now. All right, we got smoke for other niggas there. I got smoke for a lot of people there. Are y'all ready? Like, that's what I want to be prepared for. Y'all
I know
okay?
you don't-
Speak your truth.
Boy, ready.
Speak your truth.
My boy Rhetoric ready to yell at somebody. I got a lot of shit to talk about. I ain't so much got smoke with nothing. I just want to enlighten the people.
I got smoke today,
just wanna
bro.
let the people
I got a
know
problem
what's
with
going
a lot of things. How a lot of niggas was giving it up. So shout out to LSU. They did their thing. They won. We already saw the aftermath for sure. I don't know if y'all want to get into that. We kind of already had that kind of discussion off.
I mean,
Mike.
it's brief with me. It's just you know how the game go.
She just won
You
up there,
know
in
what
my
I'm
opinion.
saying? I think that okay. So I will say that I could understand the part where she was following her around, while people might be like, "Oh, that was too much." But at the same time, like, motherfucker, we playing sports. Like this shit get dirty. This shit get gritty.
Yeah.
We talk shit. We do this. Like that's how the game go. Like, hey,
I'm with you.
you feel me? Like,
Yeah, she just one upped you.
like these girls.
That's the only
talking,
thing.
These girls talking trash just like the dudes talking trash. Like they competitive. They want to win. They win.
They got that fire.
Yeah, they got that fire. Like, yeah, maybe she shouldn't have followed her around, but hey, man, so what?
Nah, fuck
man?
that.
Shit happens. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
I don't think it's that big of a
She put
deal
the target
to
on her
me.
back, bro. Y'all know how our sisters are, bro. That girl was embarrassing other queens
Man,
on the
she
court.
embarrass other people,
So
she
we not
got
gonna let you
embarrassed.
do
That's
that,
what it is.
especially when they go out there and they don't do. The black women ain't doing that to each other. You may see Angel flex and all that other stuff, but she wasn't going in, looking at the other
That's
team
the
and all
thing,
that
I've
other
never
stuff.
seen her do that before. So
She
that's
did.
how I
Okay,
know-
now I will say Angel did mean mug Shawty that was on the ground when she blocked her shot with one shoe off. But I mean, that was kind of hard. I mean, I'm not gonna be mad at that. But at the end of the day, you ain't gonna be going out like that when you treating our folks like that, waving off the girl at the 3-point line. No. So when we get there and we win, we bust your ass. Yes, I'm following you around.
and shit. And there was another it was another girl on another team that like punched the girl in the goddamn handshake line.
Yeah, that was crazy.
So it's like shit.
I like how the women are getting fiery, man.
I'm saying it ain't like she punched her or nothing. She just.
I think that it has more. So
There was a brawl in the NIT women. My bad. There was a brawl in the NIT women game though.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
not what
I think
Angel
it
was
has
doing.
more so to do with like a background. You know what I'm saying? And
They was hating on her.
who she
Baltimore,
is.
yeah,
She from
They try to portray this image of her, and
She like a
not
thug.
really like that.
Yeah.
She did do a bit much. You see what I'm saying? I'm not sitting here saying that she didn't do a bit much, but she did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she did do a
But
little extra.
it's within the rights. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
This is the national championship,
Yeah.
and the young lady from Iowa had been doing the same thing. Yeah, people can say, "Oh, it's not the same thing." It don't matter.
It don't matter, guy.
Trash
You let
talk
her
is
do it
trash
right,
talk.
so you can't
Your
try to
trash
say.
talk just 'cause this is your
Yeah,
trash
right,
talk
right.
better
Now
than
you
mine.
can't say
Don't
it's
say
too far.
It's the same
Right,
thing.
right,
It's the
right.
same thing
Just
at
because
the
I
end of
do
the
something
day.
better than how you do it, you
Right,
can't
right.
say, "Oh well, when you do it, it's too far." Like
Right.
we can't
No,
pick and
no,
choose.
no.
If
We
you
can't
allow
do
one
that.
person to do it, you gotta let everybody do
Exactly.
it. It's too late to
So
try to
it's
draw
not
the
a
line
problem
now.
For the European American young lady.
Yep.
And it shouldn't be a problem for no.
David Pork Dork.
European.
Hey,
American.
David Pork Dork. Don't say that shit no more. You need to really delete that tweet. Barstool CEO called her a classless idiot or something like that.
Fucking
Fuck you.
Keith Olbermann said some shit too. Said some
Yeah.
shit.
Delete that shit, Keith.
Yeah,
that shit was corny as fuck.
Yeah. I don't think none of these grown men should be
And I got a problem with all these
Doing that
niggas
old
who
lady
work for
like that.
Barstool.
like Dion
Like Dion, like Gilly and Wallow.
letting that shit fly.
No, they did a weak ass apology, but then Gilly gonna be in the back. Oh, but we love you, Dave. Why are you doing that?
Yeah.
This white man disrespected the queen.
young
Would you still
girl,
love him if
like
that was your daughter?
Like that's a little girl. It's like she's not a little girl, but she a little girl. Like she
younger girl.
20 years old.
Yeah.
Like she young as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Y'all old ass men out here trying to insult this girl.
Going
Like,
crazy,
that's crazy as hell.
bro. That shit was so fucking corny,
I
bro.
think that shit was classless. I think that was classless.
I will say I appreciate Wallow. He did try to at least sound, you know what I'm saying, like he was standing on something. But that tap dancing Gilly, man, shame on you, Gilly. You should be ashamed of yourself. That's not how you do that. You got to stand up for your people. That shit ain't right. But yeah, I do have a problem with the niggas who were. I said when Dion went to fucking the HBCUs, he brought Barstool there, and I said, hey, y'all cool with a nigga working with somebody who says he can say nigga and go to and working with an HBCU?
Hey man, that money talk.
Hey, that bullshit walk too.
Money talk.
That bullshit fucking walk. But shout out to LSU, man. I was really excited to see them come out. It was a good game.
Yeah, that shit was cool. I was happy to see them win. I was really happy for Flage, man. People don't know her background. You know, her dad was a rapper and he got killed before she was born for Savannah Camouflage. So like, I had been kind of following her story. Like when she was younger rapping, she was on America's Got Talent. She played at like Sprayberry High School or some shit I want to say, but she been balling this shit. So it's good to see her. Do good and shit.
To the WNBA. She can
Yeah,
go.
she can go. She can go. And she could be a rapper at the same time. So, because she followed that shit. She got balls.
It's good seeing the girl game kind of develop like that because like
They
it's been taking time. It's been taking a long time. It's been a
they
slow burn.
definitely bringing attention to women's college basketball and shit. And I think they gonna I think next year just off of this, it's gonna be more eyes on it off the rip, just so
Definitely.
people could kind of follow more storylines. And these girls gonna be back next year,
Mhm.
right? So they ain't leaving. You feel me? So now it's like already something to build off of for women's college basketball. So I think that shit cool. I think it's gonna be real good for the
sport.
and shit.
Nah, because you're really getting an opportunity now for them to actually build up the stories like we did when we watched back in the day. Like, well, not us, but our parents did when they watched Bird and Magic. That's why I thought it was funny when people were like, oh, people are so gross for trying to incorporate race. How do you think the NBA got big? They took the best black nigga and the best white nigga and pit them against each other. That's what saved the NBA in the 80s, was they played on the race shit. So that's right now. That's where we're at with the girls game. We're finding ways to create stories that are real interesting, and these girls really have like, you know what I'm saying, these are not just butchy looking girls anymore. Yeah. Like these girls can sell stuff now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This girl name is Bayou Barbie.
Bayou Barbie.
So I'm with it. So I fuck with all this shit.
Super cute too. Did you see her say that she is making more money now than she would in the WNBA?
Oh, for sure.
She got like hella NIL deals, millions of dollars. They said she's the highest
She couldn't leave if she
paid athlete.
I mean, yeah, because they make you stay
making
3 or 4 years.
college NIL.
women. I think they graduated or something. It's got. I mean, they're making it hard for them.
Yeah, I mean, they because they want them to. They know it's a short season. Like they can go overseas and get the money right away, but if they stay here. It's a short season. It's not really much they can do.
They can play both.
Yeah, they do play both. Most of them do. That's how most of them get their money overseas and then just come back just so they can be at home and play in front of friends and family and stuff.
Off her college career, she about to make so much money, like nuts.
Yeah, and she's going, and hopefully she can keep that going, into the next endeavor, and then that's gonna help boost the league. Because if you boasting players and stuff like that, that's how. Again, with the NBA, Jordan, they found that one player who could sell everything. When they find that one chick who's willing to get down with the content shit and sell everything, it's gonna be over with, bro. They're going to be a female Jordan, like in regards to the shoe sales, popularity. Like, look where we at with music. Summer Jam is all female rappers. Like, that's like almost a first. So like, we are in that point now where it's coming. Like, I know a lot of women been wanting it to happen right now, but bro, the time is coming. Like, we're really going to see in our lifetime a superstar female athlete, as long as they can keep working on selling angles like they doing now.
We've already seen it though. I think we've
Other
already
than
seen
Serena.
that.
Yeah, I mean, like in a team sport.
Serena definitely.
That's what I mean, like in a team sport.
Yeah, Serena. Yeah, okay. I feel you.
Cause it's different when you can just be yourself out there. You know what I'm
What
saying?
does that look like though?
Like
When
what
say
you mean?
Superstar female athlete.
For a team sport, like she's going to be somebody who's going to be able to sell product. At the end of the day, that's what Jordan was. That's what they just made that movie Air about. It's about Jordan was able to sell product. And this is where we're going to get to a woman. We already got women selling product in different arrays. It's going to be that athleisure woman who's going to sell the shoes. She's going to sell the gear. She's going to have that feminine look, but also be able to hit those elements that are needed to be that, athlete sport, that athletic role model. And it's going to be, she's going to get the push. Like, someone's going to put the money behind her, and she's going to go out of this world.
They're going to start marketing beauty products towards like athletic women, like lace glue that stays so you can do sports with your wig on.
And you don't think that transitions to just regular life? You know what I'm saying? If I can wear this shit while Shawty is doing a spin move on a hoe, you know what I'm saying, and laying it up on her, what you think that I'm going to be able to do when I'm in the club having a good time and shit? Like, this shit is going to go. Like, I'm trying to tell you, this shit is next level, bro. Like, granted, it probably takes a lot of money just because the upkeep of the talent is higher than a Jordan would be. But I promise you, with the examples like Cardi, we seen with Ice Spice, it's gonna go. It's gonna happen.
Man, I'm not. I could see it.
It's gonna be amazing. So I'm definitely dope. I'm definitely excited to see where this goes. Cause like I said, I've always wanted to see the women's game try to get that push. Cause I've never been interested, and this is the first time where I'm actually, besides the way they look, I'm interested in their stories. I'm not gonna shy behind that. When I seen what's her name from Notre Dame, the one Lil Wayne was cool with. See, I can't remember her name no more.
Skylar.
Yeah, she's like 32 or 34. I can't remember her name no more. I'm only on the new girls. I'm on the young ones now. You know what I'm saying? I'm on 21s and 22s. I'm Marcus Houston.
Marcus Houston was all 17.
That's still too
18,
old for
19.
Marcus Houston.
I was trying to clean. Well, he married her at 19, so I
He
mean,
married her at 19. Said
Yeah.
he met her at 17.
do y'all want to get into that? Did y'all?
I mean, there's nothing to get into. That's sick.
I mean, he dropped another video trying to clean it up,
Yeah,
talking
of
about
course, yeah, of course.
talking about nothing happened
Bro,
at 17.
Only niggas who did some shit is trying to clean some shit up.
He
You only
said,
clean it up a mess. If you ain't made no mess, what you clean it up?
yeah, he said they didn't do anything until she turned 18.
Yeah, because they did everything when he met her at
like,
17.
what do you mean?
Allegedly.
Nasty
I think
regardless.
that allegedly with all that, if he touched her when she was 17, that nigga's nasty. That shit is gross.
Yeah, I mean, hey.
But if he waited till 19, that's
Especially-
nasty, but it's not illegal.
Especially if you're like 40s. Like, well,
He was like late 30s. He was like,
nah,
middle
nigga, like,
30s.
it's different if you like 20 and she's 17, or you like, it's a close age.
Yeah, I mean-
like, nigga, you're fucking 38, bro. Like,
Yeah, that was
damn,
wild
dude,
behavior.
You're old as fuck, bro.
that was wild behavior,
Like,
y'all.
yo,
He was like
you're
36
old
when she was
as
17.
fuck, bro.
That's
You're
disgusting.
old, like, nigga, come on. Like, bro, what are you doing?
Nah, he's
Like, nigga, I'm 32 and I be looking at little kids like, ugh, gross. Like, these little motherfuckers, ugh. You know what I'm saying? So what the
But
fuck
I
is
mean,
this?
if she's 22, That's different. Like to me, if after you turn 21,
Yeah, like,
you're more into a woman than not. But no, 21, you're more into a woman than not.
I'm going to tell you, like, now that I know, bro, peak age be about 25, 26, 27. That's when they be having the best bodies. Like,
He went from talking great to objectifying.
Yeah, like
I mean, no.
I was with you right up until then.
I'm saying like they be having good bodies after and before. Not to say like, but I feel like that's like
necessarily the scale. Like,
that ain't the
your
scale.
body.
Yeah, that ain't, right. You know what
It's
I'm
not the
saying?
quota.
It's not the quota. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause me, I prefer like, like a 30.
Yeah, clean it up.
I prefer like a little.
Get you a mop.
I prefer like a 30, around in the 31, 32. I feel like that's a nice grown woman, for me.
I feel it.
Generally, so I know around that 25 to 27, 28 age, that's when like the shit be like, okay.
Yeah, Marcus Houston, you nasty.
You grew up. You grown. You're fully grown now. You know what I'm saying?
But you're not breaking the law if you didn't touch her.
woman
I will say
body.
that. He didn't break the law if he didn't touch her until 18.
I get
But he nasty.
I mean, if you plotting.
I feel like this. If you plotting, you can be nasty, and then you just didn't break the law. I think those two things can exist.
So you can be nasty, but that don't mean it's illegal.
Yeah, once you turn 18, it's not illegal anymore.
It ain't illegal to be nasty.
Plotting is grooming.
We can have comments on the choices, nigga. We had a
Plotting is
teacher.
grooming. If you meet a girl and you plotting on her, you're grooming.
We had a teacher who sat for 4 years. He let that motherfucker burn.
Sit for 4.
Well, he probably sat for 3 then. Probably 3. That last year he couldn't resist
2.5.
himself no more.
Yeah, about 2.5.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, he probably was 2.5.
That
That boy was fighting. He was fighting her.
You don't know what he was fighting, though. He might have been fighting to keep this shit a secret.
True. But no, but they still together. Like,
Shit, it worked
to
out
this
like
day.
that sometimes.
Well, I mean, when you manipulate her from a child, yes. That nigga wired her brain from puberty. She's getting flushed with hormones, and this nigga got a fucking surgical thing in her brain. Like, well, come here, and you're gonna do this, and oh, you do that. Oh no. Like, we going in now. She's fucking a grown woman, and don't know nothing else but this fucking senior citizen.
Creepy ass nigga.
He was old then, my
old
nigga.
then.
He was old then. He had grays. Nigga looked like fucking
He
Mr.
had all
Fantastic.
grades, but
He might have still been like 40 something.
Nah, he was just
Nah,
in
he
good
was-
shape. He was in
yeah.
his late 40s, about
Late
50.
40s, almost 50, bro. He had kids that was our
Yeah, he had
age.
kids that was our age when we was in.
Like his wife and daughter are like sisters. Slick.
Age wise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's yucky.
So yeah, that was, you know who you are. That's it nasty. We not saying nothing wrong.
This nigga says you know who you are. This nigga, I hope he ever. I don't know. I would doubt if he would ever see this, but that would be hilarious if he did.
Well, we didn't do nothing wrong.
You know who you are.
I didn't say his name, so I ain't put no allegations on nobody. I didn't even say we all went to.
Everybody
We
who
went to
knows.
3. Y'all know we all went to 2 different schools together, right?
Everybody who know, though. Everybody who know.
Us, yeah, but we went to 2. We went to college and high school together, so we could be talking about anything.
Nah, they know. They know.
So, well, yeah, you're
They
right.
know.
They know. But we got to talk about what they don't know.
You're singing.
We got to talk about what they don't know, though.
What they don't know, bro.
You know what it is, man. Baby, get the notes ready. Let's talk about what they don't know. Talk about your boy.
Get the notes ready. Who's our boy?
You seen what happened to Bob Lee, man. Tell the people what happened to Mr. Bob Lee, man. R.I.P.
Cash App got knocked off, man. They killed my boy, stabbed him up outside of San Francisco.
You can't be saying that. He said you just gotta say that he passed.
No, he got stabbed. We know he got stabbed. There's video of him leaking.
Y'all seen?
I've seen the video.
I seen the video.
I did the
He was
science.
stabbing,
Not the
he was
science,
stabbed,
nigga. All you
he
did was
run
watch
up-
a
he ran
snuff
up to the
film.
door. He ran up to the door bleeding. He tried to get in. He couldn't get in. He collapsed on the ground on the sidewalk right there. He was stabbed to death.
But he did get up.
We didn't see the stabbing.
He did get up for a little bit and then try to walk away. Like, honestly, I will say this. That was seeing the human body try to survive, like, through that, and, like, he's losing his life. And, like, bro, this nigga literally was on the ground for, like, 2 minutes, popped right back up, like a last bit of energy to go do something, and then just fell out again and then couldn't make it.
It's
And it was
crazy
just,
because like nobody was around. Like nigga
Yeah.
was really out there by himself. Like
Yeah.
nobody was there.
nigga caught him slipping.
San Francisco.
Yeah, he just moved there, too. He just moved from there because he was actually living in Miami, starting up some new shit, some new tech shit. And he was leaving the city. He was actually a person who was complaining about it. I was reading up about him. He's actually a left-leaning guy. So I mean, he probably puts a lot of his money to Democratic Party and shit like that.
The liberal.
Yeah, more so on that end. I was also just seeing some few things where, like, I think they said around, again, could be wrong, but his net worth was around like $10 million, which seemed for me a little low for a founder at Cash App. You know, I would think, and he's still a CEO of Square, and who's a former CEO of Square, and then he was doing something in the crypto space now.
Help create, he was. They say he was in the crypto, which is crazy because a lot of these crypto billionaires
have been dying.
Mm-hmm.
So
Misinformation.
There's 5 within like a couple months that died. So I have the list. The first one is Mushy Guyan. He died at 29. The co-founder of crypto lending platform MakerDoa. He tweeted that U.S. Israeli intelligence, along with the pedo elite, were going to murder him. He was found dead on a beach.
Look at that. So
number 2, Javier Biosca was found dead November 22nd, 2022 in Spain. At that time of his death, he was being investigated for like one of the biggest cryptocurrency fraud cases in Spain. He created
he was stealing money.
Huh?
He was stealing money?
Yeah. He was stealing money from people. So he
Rich
created
people?
a program that allowed him to automate crypto trading and jumped from a 5th floor hotel because he didn't want to go to jail.
Okay. Well, like that, at least that makes a little sense.
Yeah, that makes
Well, he
sense.
committed suicide.
Questionably.
So number 3 is Tian Tian Colander, 30, the co-founder of Hong Kong-based digital asset company Amber Group, died in his sleep November 23rd, literally the day after 2022. He launched a successful finance group. I don't know if it was crypto, but it was like one of the biggest finance groups. And he made a shit ton of money, and he was like on the Forbes 50 under 50 list. He was super rich.
This was the craziest one right here.
Number 4 is Vyacheslav.
Good try.
It was, Russian. Tehran, 53, died after the helicopter he was riding in crashed November 25th, 2022. So 2 days after the last guy. The helicopter crashed in clear weather during a daylight flight. The second passenger who was supposed to be on the flight canceled at the last moment.
Oh yeah.
Fishy.
They told him, hey, bro, you don't want to get on that cop.
That ain't it.
So
That ain't the
this
one.
guy, Ukrainian news agency, claimed, without citing any evidence, that he was a billionaire crypto businessman with likely ties to Russian forces, Russian foreign intelligence services, and alleged he was linked to the SVR Foreign Espionage Agency and was responsible for laundering Russian funds through a system of cryptocurrency operations. That was a mouthful.
That was a lot.
But he was doing shady shit.
Now, generally, y'all know me. I'm, rich pack in the air, but that shit's nuts.
Days.
Like,
Dave.
that shit's nuts.
Like within the same week.
I got
There's
a
one
question.
more.
Okay. Go ahead,
Before
one
you-
more, then I got some
Park Mo
questions.
was the vice president of Vidente, the largest shareholder of South Korean cryptocurrency exchange Bithumb. He was found dead on December 30th, 2022, in front of his house in the early morning. He was under investigation at the time of his death for allegedly embezzling funds at the Bithumb-related companies, as well as manipulating stock prices.
Okay.
So some
So
of these
that
guys
was-
was doing funny shit.
Yeah, that was 5 within like a couple weeks of each other.
That's sick.
Yeah, but some of them was doing some funny shit.
They were doing funny
my
shit.
question is, who do y'all think is responsible?
I don't think it's the U.S. government, honestly, because if you look at the people that kill were U.S. related, like with this guy, these are folks that we're gonna need in this new digital fight that we about to have. Like, we're not about to have war anymore, where it's like we dropping bombs per se, because right now we got a Legion of Doom being built. We got a second Axis power. You know what I'm saying? That's actually being created right now.
Yeah, the BRIC nations.
You know what I'm saying? Like somebody just put the Saudis and the Iranis together, and them niggas was Chinese, not American.
Yeah, that's definitely a problem.
That's a big thing. The only
These
thing we
niggas
got
been
now
beef-
is Israel.
These niggas been beefing for years. These niggas been beefing for ages. And
Before
these
we was
motherfuckers
little.
got them to come together. Not the Americans, the Chinese. China just gave Malaysia $39 billion and said, we will support y'all economy. Get rid of all your US dollars.
They're making moves. They're talking, I think Brazil too, right? They're also talking with Brazil about
They already, them in Brazil, they locked in.
like they gang.
They already locked
Like
in.
that shit up. This shit up.
They gave Africa $26 billion to help rebuild infrastructure. Guess how much the U.S. has given Africa in the past year?
How much?
49
billion.
China gave these motherfuckers 266 billion, bro.
China no, but see,
China is fucking with everybody in the world right now.
Yep.
Getting everybody in the world to fuck with them, and niggas is not fucking with us.
but see what happened is they've been doing good business for years though, where they'll
have.
give you money, let you get your shit right, and then resolve your debt. Like, no, we good, bro. We ain't even worried about that. We eat that.
China
Got they
been-
people fucking dying.
But
Got they people fucking dying. That's like you got a kid at home and he hungry and your man's owe you a 20. And you just like, nah, bro, you keep that 20, dog. My little nigga be all right. You know what I'm saying? That shit is sick.
bro, these niggas been doing they had like an 80-year plan in motion to become like the world power again.
Yeah.
This shit, what we see right now is just
The plan in motion.
it's not even in motion. These just the chips falling.
Yeah.
This is just the dominoes falling. They've been fucking with people. They've been doing this, been doing that. Like, if people don't know, like what we talking about here is that China has now basically signed agreements with Russia, Brazil, where else?
Saudi Arabia,
I
Iran.
was supposed to actually sign in May. I heard that.
Yeah, it's still not
I think
it's still
they
not finished.
Still trying to give the U.S. a chance to come back. Like, what you gonna do for us? But Bruh straight up said, like, shit. Hey, we always making these deals to please the U.S. Like, it's time for the U.S. to goddamn please
Trying to
us.
scratch our back,
You know what
country
I'm
ass
saying?
nigga.
So I don't know what the fuck they gonna
Can't
expect
lose
us to
Saudi.
do.
That's the
US
oil.
can't do.
Exactly, that's the oil, but that's basically what China is doing now because Russia, bro, it's so crazy. All this shit is
Russia is
happening,
fucking
bro.
with them heavy, bro.
But Russia
Yeah.
really started. Russia was the domino that started everything, bro. China and Russia been talking for years. Putin been talking to goddamn my boy Ping over here in China. Like, bro, I'm finna go get Ukraine back. I'm finna go get Ukraine back. He been saying that he want to get the Soviet Union back. They was pissed off. They lost the war.
They trying to get the
got all
bricks.
they countries that split up and shit. And Ukraine was the nuclear center for the Soviet Union. So when
all
they
their bases
broke
and
up,
stuff was.
all they nuclear weapons left with, like, they lost the war. They lost all their nuclear energy. They lost all their fucking weapons. That was where Ukraine was. That nigga Putin was like, bro, the agreement is y'all can do this shit. We lost. All right, cool. We can't have no NATO countries on our border. So that means y'all
That was
niggas
Ukraine.
can't come. Y'all niggas can't come to Ukraine.
But we was really bullshitting them though, because we had been taking countries that we shouldn't have been.
We already
had-
been, cause
yeah,
we
we was
already
having
in-
niggas joining
we already
NATO when
in-
they wasn't supposed to
We
be.
already in Georgia. Georgia wasn't supposed. Georgia's part.
Never
of,
was supposed to be.
Was part of Soviet Union. U.S. wasn't supposed to be in Georgia. We in Georgia.
We talking about the country of Georgia.
Country of Georgia. Nigga,
We in
U.S.
Georgia.
was fucking with Ukraine heavy. U.S. in 1994 made a treaty with Ukraine for Ukraine to get rid of all their nuclear weapons, bro. We said, bro, if y'all get rid of all y'all nuclear weapons, don't worry, we got you. If anything happen, we got your back. Y'all just get rid of these nuclear weapons. Nobody else in the world can have nuclear weapons except for us. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what we've been telling
trying to
everybody.
stop anyway.
We like, listen, we the only ones who dropped the nuclear weapon before. We the only ones who push the button. We know what it looks like. Y'all know what it looks like. We got big bombs. Y'all don't want to fuck with us. Just get rid of y'all weapons and we'll never use them again. Y'all won't have them. We good. We'll keep it like it never happened. These other countries like, fuck that. We creating our motherfucking bombs. We still got our weapons of mass destruction, all that shit they talk about. So we went over there to Ukraine like, bro, let us get y'all shit. Get rid
Fuck
of the
with us.
weapons. We got y'all back. We gonna hold it down. They was like, all right, cool. They got rid of the weapons. That nigga Putin was like, y'all stupid motherfuckers, I'm finna go get my shit back.
spinning.
As soon as they did that, nigga been playing it since then, bro. He been playing it since then, since the end of the Cold War. He's like, man, I'm gonna get Ukraine back. I'm gonna get Ukraine
That shit was a
back.
slap in the face to him.
It was. So, bro, like, y'all gonna separate my country, and then y'all gonna take my motherfucking nuclear epicenter and get rid of all my weapons. Nigga, we've been working on this shit for years. What the fuck? Now I'm pissed off. So Putin really going to get his shit back. The U.S. spending all their money, giving all their money to fucking Ukraine to fight this fucking
That's proxy war.
This proxy war. We done fucking sanction Russia with all the money. They can't have no U.S. dollars. They can't buy no oil. Shit getting tight over there right now.
So they mans came over
now
there.
They like, man, China, look, bro, come on, bro. Let's
Fuck
put
with
it
us.
into motion, bro. The plan in action. Fuck with us, bro. We got to find a new way to buy this oil. Right now, the only way you can buy oil is the U.S. dollar. That's what's keeping our shit in circulation.
That's why our sanctions even work.
Right.
Our sanctions work.
Because we can stop you from having oil. But when these niggas, they start agreeing to these shits, and now these other countries like, nah, we'll take this Chinese yuan for this oil. Now niggas is in trouble because now countries is like, well, shit, we don't need no U.S. dollar. Here, U.S., take all your money.
And China
back.
then gave us stupid money already.
Yeah.
So now we
China.
already got the currency to get the oil now. You know what I'm saying? So we straight. Like really, like I said, this shit was a master plan.
Yeah, China,
Right under their fucking noses. That's why China is legit, bro. China will play you. China did this shit.
played
The Elon
long
Musk.
run. Yeah, they played the long game.
They will bring you in. They will say, hey, my friend, sit with us. Break bread with you. Treat you like one of them. Get you drunk, and then you'll start sleeping your secrets. And then after they do that, they kick you out like a fucking prostitute. Nigga, you done. You did your service. We got what we needed out of you. Go home. Go back to South America or South Africa with your fucking electric cars. We got all your tech. We good.
That's why motherfuckers is saying, you know, these countries do need to be careful doing these deals with China because China might just be, you know, they really just doing these deals so that they could get the upper hand. Now they giving Malaysia all this money. Now they gonna look at Malaysia like, yeah, nigga, we own you, nigga. We done gave y'all niggas $39 billion. Like, y'all ain't no switching up. Ain't no going nowhere else, nigga. Y'all part of us now. Y'all can't go get no money from nowhere else to run y'all country. Like, you feel me? Like, so it's risky business, but I don't know, man. This shit looking real warish around my way.
I mean, right now, I think it's going to be a war on the U.S. dollar, and then that's going to become the war if it does get physical. I don't see it really getting into a real bomb-threatening war. It's going to be real digital right now. That's what
it's gonna be
everybody's been preparing
it's gonna
for.
be like another Cold War,
Yeah.
like a different type of war.
I can imagine us having cities more often going out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the Cold War where it was nobody was really shooting no missiles. It was just a lot
of scary movements.
a lot of tactics.
A lot of giving niggas money to do shit you wanted them to do.
Right.
Like shit like that.
A lot of let's reposition our ships over here, but
Bro,
we ain't gonna do nothing though. We
I don't know if y'all was
over here
aware.
by y'all shit just to let y'all know, like, yeah, we over here too.
I don't think y'all know if y'all were aware, but we've had power stations that been attacked in this country multiple times.
Talking about when people,
Like,
like
where
they
they've had
massive
snipers.
power outages.
Yeah, where they've had snipers shoot at the power stations, and people don't know where these people came from. They still haven't found the shooters. They don't know anything about what's going on, but they've had them attacked, and they're showing like
be a lot of cyber attacks,
cyber attacks,
on the
power line
infrastructure.
attacks.
Yeah, fucking with the traffic lights and shit, like causing a little pandemonium, shit like that. Bio, you know what I'm saying?
Chat GDP, all this AI shit.
Yeah, the
Everybody
AI
getting all their information from
AI
one
shit
source.
Is nuts now. AI shit is nuts.
It's
bruh.
coming, bro. Like y'all,
That's why they can't plug that shit back in. Can't plug it back into the internet right now, bro. It's too much. It's gonna be an overload.
bro.
It's gonna be an overload, dog.
It's crazy what's going on, bro. Like I said, China. I had put in the notes for Ryan when I was setting up for this. China is creating a Legion of Doom right now. Like
They're creating a little something.
they got a real shit that we gonna have to worry about. Nigga, we might have to learn Mandarin.
But we didn't even talk about the fucking how these motherfuckers is doing the Fed now shit.
Yeah, I mean
They
that
got rid
kind
of
of
the
goes
Cash
into.
App dude, and then
let's put it in context.
Let me take that back.
Yeah.
The Cash
Let
App
me
dude
just throw
died.
things out there.
The Cash App dude died.
Wap Jones,
They was already working on the Fed now shit. It was already in the works.
2019.
I feel like bruh had some kind of.
I'm sure there could be some. There could have been some beef.
Obstacle. I feel like he was an obstacle. You know what
I'm
saying?
sure there was
He
some
may-
copyright ideas that may have been
may have
going
been an
on.
obstacle in the way, and you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
It was a full rollout after he unfortunately something happened to
Yeah.
him. But you know, it's all crazy, bro. This government digital dollar shit is very dangerous. In case you guys didn't know,
I mean, this is
we don't
kind
want
of
the government to create a digital dollar, a cashless society. Man, I went to fucking Legoland in Florida, all cashless. You go to these games,
Legoland
and
is lit.
shit, everything is cashless, bro. A cashless society is dangerous for us as citizens. bro.
regular citizens for sure. Because just think about all the kind of exchanges you do for money with just physical cash.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't do that
And
no more.
this is why it's kind of.
They know your whereabouts. They know
They know everything.
Yeah.
And then nigga, they could put an expiration date on your money just to keep the economy in circulation. Like,
Yep.
yeah, you got this, your money, you need to spend this in 7 days. If you don't spend it in 7 days, you lose it. Use
I
it
don't
or
know
lose
about
it.
that, but
I mean, it can get to that point. I
Use
mean,
it or
at some
lose
point.
it. Use it or lose
That's
it.
why the
Ain't no savings. You
because
can't
if I
save
earned
no
my money, then I don't know. I feel like that would cause
It's digital, so they
mass
got control of your
like
shit.
violence.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's gonna be just a stroke of a pen. And you also got to think of it like this too. When you have this, that's why I think like when people were saying like, oh, the cryptocurrency world is going to destroy the banks and revolutionize the banking system. I'm thinking about, what are you talking about? How? Because you're doing nothing but making a information of chronologically showing every exchange.
Yeah.
That's what the government wants. You show us every report every time someone does a transaction. You know what we can do with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't we support?
The
That's why I
amount of
think
data they
no
can get
promise
out
to
of
God.
that
Granted, I don't believe that, but promise to God. I believe the CIA created Bitcoin. They did the Toshi guy. They made that shit up. They wrote that little manifesto, all fake that shit, and they made Bitcoin because they knew, hey, if we just try to make this out, people are gonna be scared. But if we say, oh, this is anti-government, niggas will jump on this shit.
I wouldn't be surprised with that.
Like, I honestly believe that.
I wouldn't either, but I ain't gonna get too far in that.
No, I feel you. I feel you. I know.
Because you be saying some shit.
I didn't say nothing crazy, bro. All right, I gotta talk about Chloe Bailey.
Of course.
What you gonna talk about?
Well, excuse me. I am a Chloe Bailey stan account, and I moonlight as a Halle Bailey stan account. So
That was very sassy.
Hey, ours is two-part.
I will talk about her on the episode, on the show once a week. I promise
tell
you.
us earlier that he actually dated some dude, right?
Okay,
So
that's not what I said. I said somebody's name.
he did. Say
No, I did not. That's what y'all heard, and we're not going to talk about off mic shit.
Not too much.
Not too much on me. Appreciate that,
Not
babe.
too much.
So, where was I at this? Because y'all really just took me off with that shit.
Chloe Bailey.
Chloe Bailey, my baby. Okay, Chloe Bailey. So she hasn't been sailing right.
Fuck me.
She hasn't been selling, and so a lot of people have kind of been.
What is she
10K.
supposed to be selling?
Her album just
her
dropped.
album.
You had no idea. Of course you didn't,
I
because it sold 10K.
Chloe Bailey, she ain't much of a seller.
Thought she was like
She's
a
more like a
movie.
performance. People want to see her do
She's
performance.
an influencer more than she is an actual
yeah.
artist. For
People
most people,
liked her music more when it was Chloe and Halle, but
true.
her fan base isn't as perceptive to her solo as they were to the group.
All right, so let me see. I'm showing somebody who kind of wrote a little think piece about it, so I'm kind of skip through what she said. So I think the problem is she's facing that she wishes she had the influence she doesn't have, because Chloe and Halle made music from the perspective of young women who had some sense. And they were signed to Beyonce and had supportive parents. They both ended up garnering a fan base of people who have sense. Chloe, however, desperately wants to tap into we don't have no sense market. And the no sense audience has already dubbed her lame because she appears to have sense. So the have sense, so she has an audience full of people who want to see her win, want to see her make music from the perspective of a self-actualized young woman, some kind of self-esteem. But because she wants the audience of people who love toxic relationships, watch Zeus all day, and release music about happily getting cheated on, standing by her man, she released music about getting cheated back after she's cheated on. Damn. She makes songs about with a known abuser, Chris Brown, and known womanizer, Future. And once the audience she wants are all who thrives off chaos and dysfunction. But the chaos audience does not like her.
Damn.
I feel that though. This was Wilbert Moore who wrote this.
It was a Facebook post.
It was a Facebook post.
That's a
He
dude.
killed, right?
That's a dude.
I thought it was a woman.
It's a guy.
Okay, damn.
I mean, no, yeah. That
Respectfully.
was a very interesting and
It was on the nose.
probably accurate perspective on the Chloe Bailey situation.
We've all seen that before.
But I don't know if it's her that's going down that lane or if it's more
Her
so
team.
like the label, the team, the people around her who are pushing her.
I don't know, because whoever got rocking her sister, they are protecting her. Even when her boyfriend was acting crazy.
DDG.
Yeah, like they had her protected.
But
They
she's
pushed
the
back.
younger, she's the younger one, right?
She
She's like the
is.
baby. Like
Yeah.
she the so you know
in high school,
she
so
she not even
Nah, she's a grown woman.
She not,
They both grown.
but she still even has like a different aura. Like
Yeah.
Chloe give you that kind of raunchy aura.
I think
Not
Chloe's
raunchy,
image
but-
was always more sexualized than
Yeah.
Hallie's was, but Hallie's image couldn't be sexualized because she looked like a little girl.
Yeah, she doesn't. She
Even
doesn't
though she was of
she doesn't
age.
give off that sex appeal like that. Like Chloe does.
And physically, she's not the same kind of woman either.
yeah,
No.
she's not. But I mean, not like
But like
they're
now,
both beautiful young ladies.
yeah,
you
that's
know
what
I'm
Hallie
saying?
is now like growing into her
Oh, for
beauty
sure.
and herself, and people are like paying attention to her now. And then they're kind of like, yeah, like
I see
whore
Oscar-
to,
I don't
to
know.
Chloe.
I don't know. If, I feel like it's also the music too, which because I'm not 100% sure because I don't listen to. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I'm not 100% sure.
Hallie
which why
is
I'm
working
saying I
on
feel.
an R&B album right now with Babyface.
Oh, that's just gonna be
She
good.
about that shit is about to be.
Yeah,
She gonna slap.
Babyface is
Yeah.
good. Anything with Babyface is
Yeah,
good.
she's working with
So
like
who is Chloe working with?
I
With
don't-
this one, I'm not too sure who her producers were. I think
I
she
don't
worked with a
fucking
few
know.
different producers. Because I know Missy Elliott had a big part
Or
of
are
this
they
album.
trying to put her like in that Beyonce mode? Because would you say Beyonce make music for?
I
the
feel like
classy
Beyonce
girls or the chaotic?
made for both.
yeah,
Beyonce
Beyonce.
could.
So why
Beyonce
Chloe
had
can't-
Crazy
can't-
in Love.
So why Chloe can't do that?
Because I don't think she wants to.
Her marketing is not allowing her to do that. I don't know why
I
she
feel like,
can't
but
do
that's what they
that.
pushing her to do. They want her to be raunchy first, and then they're gonna try to bring her along into this like.
Yeah, I mean, I can see
she's
that.
grown into this. You know,
Because I mean, Beyonce had Crazy in Love. She had song Lemonade talking about getting cheated on and then still being with her. Like, so there are
But
still
she had a
similarities.
husband
Beyonce, though, ain't
Yeah.
nobody
when she
Beyonce.
was
Yeah,
doing
but
that.
she's not Beyonce.
She's not, but she's her.
Beyonce was young.
She's the
Beyonce
prodigy.
Went from the wholesome girl to the okay, I'm a little ratchet now, but I found my husband ratchet.
She went from wholesome to like I'm a strong, like I'm that bitch, and you can't
played into
regardless
the mold.
say shit to me.
Yeah,
That's
Played
what she
into what
went
was
into.
marketing around that time, in that
And
early
then she
2000s.
just stayed there.
That's what was marketed at that time. We had Neo telling every woman he loved her that she had her own. You know what I'm saying? Like that was part of
That
the time frame.
that feminism,
Yeah, that was part of that.
feminism
That was
bullshit.
all Neo.
Feminism bullshit.
It's the other
push.
side if you're trying to lift it up. But
I realized that I was trying to do it silently.
Yeah, that
Thank you
feminism
for letting.
bullshit.
yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say feminism in regards to that. They just made it a market to say tell women like, hey, like you can get it on your own. That's to me not a problem, but don't be. You got to change the way you think. Then that's the problem. Everybody he didn't tell the whole story. That's
What
always
you
been the
mean,
problem.
change the way you think for what?
You can't be traditional and then not be a traditional person. You know what I'm saying? You can't ask that and then try to want
I
to
feel what
same
you're
old thing.
Boo! This is boring.
you're
Stop
saying.
We're not-
talking about this bullshit.
we're not talking
over
about-
and
I'm
over
just talking
again.
about
Let's
Neo.
go.
I'm talking about Neo.
No, I just I feel what you're saying.
But no, like I said, I feel like Chloe is going to be able to find her mark. I think she just has to get really into where her fan base, like
she
back to
gotta
her.
catch her niche.
She got to
man.
back her fan base again.
She got to get in her niche. We
We need
to find out
balance.
what's her real bag?
We need balance.
Are you gonna be the wholesome girl, soul singing girl? Or are you gonna be the ratchet, nasty, shake your ass girl?
You can be both, but like it's just.
I mean, you
so
can't be
Right.
both. You have to
Like,
be tame versions.
It's cringy to look at.
She was
when,
acting though.
Like
That was acting.
when you
was
see her on
acting.
social media and she's interacting with her fans and stuff. It's just like
What did she do?
it doesn't feel genuine. It's cringy. It feels like
I feel like
to
she's just being a
watch.
sweet girl.
Like what is she doing? Like is it just like corny or is it like
Yeah, it's just
She did do
corny.
that little thing with like, I want to see my boo, and then nobody was next to her. Shit.
And
But
then
she's
she did
20-something years old,
she
like, she's
did that-
young.
That like
And then you
like
gotta think she didn't really grow up like around no regular people. Like
no, she was like homeschooled or
I'll
something.
say
Yeah, she was homeschooled. I mean, come on, bro.
They been like you
Homeschool
know,
church
kinda in
girl.
that- they
Beyonce-
been kind of in that.
But
light,
you can
like, since
tell.
they was young, so it ain't like they was at school. Like people like, man, that shit lame as hell. Like don't say that. Like they ain't get
Yeah,
that.
they
You
didn't
feel
get
me?
bullied enough.
They just everybody been kissing their ass. They always been, oh, that's so cute, Chloe. Oh, Haley, you're so funny. Like nobody,
So
you know, like,
talented, yeah.
Y'all are corny, okay?
And then
like go ahead.
Beyonce's been
I
their
can see why
mentor
she might
since
be-
they were like 13. Like
Yeah, so they been kind of sheltered. Like
And there's a reason why she could be trying to go after that approach because,
she feel like she out now. She on her own.
or those people when she talks to them, maybe feel like they talk to her for real. Maybe calling her lame be the first time someone's ever tried her, and she's like, whoa, that's different. Like y'all are really being real with me about how y'all feel about some stuff. Like I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I want to try to explore and learn this, and that's just what we just seeing her growth and learning that part of it. But it's like you said, it takes time. When a nigga said something about your shoes when you was growing up, you flicked around, you tried to change up the way you tied them and all that other stuff so you could have better looking shoes. You know what I'm saying? This is just what she going through. She just didn't have it like we did in school.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see what's going to happen with that. I'm definitely excited to see what's more coming out. All right, man. Hey, I feel bad for Diddy, man. Having to pay a nigga $5K a day. for some music is wild. That's
Shit, that's what
He
happens
knew
when
he
you
was
don't.
getting himself.
I hope so.
Yeah, he didn't do it right, and you did. He like you been doing this shit. You know the copyright laws. You know all this shit. You have nobody to blame but yourself.
I mean, I would accept that he was mourning during this time when he made this song.
Nah, but nigga,
So he got caught slipping.
Business.
I feel you.
You
That's
did
a
it,
sick-
nigga.
No,
You
but that's a sick.
motherfucking mogul, bad boy. You supposed to figure this shit out. You supposed to go through the proper motherfucking protocol so that you don't have to do shit like this. That's poor fucking management on you, Diddy.
Yeah, that money could have been going to Miss Wallace. That's real shit. But
A week.
let me ask y'all a question though about this Pop Smoke shit. So y'all heard about what happened with one of the people who were
the young
convicted?
nigga.
So let's let the people know what's going on. So one of the people who were involved in the murder of Pop Smoke was 17 years old, and he was found guilty, but because he was considered a minor, he's getting 4 years in juvie as his sentence. And I'm pretty sure he probably has some more stuff after he gets 17.
They said the nigga gonna be out when he like 21.
Yeah,
bruh.
21, 22.
He'll be out. Nigga killed Pop Smoke, but he wasn't the shooter.
He wasn't a shooter.
I think he was like the getaway driver.
So
But
he didn't,
you
but you
how law
know,
work.
yeah, if you there during a crime trying to
You
commit a
did it.
crime,
You a murderer too.
yeah, that's your body too.
Charged.
So what I'm just saying is, do y'all feel as though, because I feel like because he wasn't one who caught the body, I don't have a problem with him being tried as a juvenile. But if he did catch the body, do y'all feel as though 17, 16, 15, do y'all think that they should be tried as an adult?
17 and up should be tried as an adult.
It's tough for me.
I don't think
tough
it's
for
that
me,
black
too.
and white because
Yeah,
I
it's
feel
tough
like
for me,
if
too.
obviously if you have adults around you that are like in the life of crime and they're influencing
programming you.
and you're a child and you literally cognitively are not fully developed yet, then that shouldn't weigh on you for the rest of your life.
Yeah,
like you
for-
shouldn't be tried as an
For
adult.
me, it would have to do with like the criminal record. Like I would want to know your background. Like if this the first time that you've done anything and you got in trouble, I don't think you should have to do
True.
as an adult. But now if you done been locked up, you've been in juvie in and out, and you know what I'm saying, you're a habitual offender. All right, now nigga, we've been telling you, like you've been getting the warnings. You know what I'm saying? You've been you this ain't new to you, bro. We see you here all the time. Now you here for some serious shit. You getting tried as an adult.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's fair.
Yeah, I mean, it's just I just know when you at that age, and I just go back to think of how impressionable I was.
Oh yeah, for shit show.
You know what I'm saying? How like it was niggas. It was like, bro, I would listen at one point. I would listen to folks who wasn't my dad. Like before I would listen to my dad about something. You know what I'm saying? Like I was that impressionable at that age.
I think everybody kind of go through that.
You know what I'm saying? So like I
But
can just see.
Especially if you tough on them, right?
Yeah,
Or if you stern and going hard on certain things.
you got a standard from him, or you could just be like the person doesn't seem like somebody you would want to be because you don't really know everything about your parent.
Yeah.
as growing up. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
I know it's like shit. Even me, yeah. Like growing up, you think one certain thing about your parents, but then when you get older, you kind of see
You get a
lot
bigger
more
perspective
what
of
they
everything.
are, you know what I'm saying? Like with certain things, with like
Context.
friendships that my parents may have had with different people that didn't work out, or relationships that didn't work out. I'm kind of like, okay, I see
makes
how
sense.
you are, right? You know what I'm saying? Now, me as an adult, I could look at situations that I remember and be like, okay, yeah, if I was such and such, I wouldn't have been cool with your ass no more either. Goddamn, you know. And that
That's
might have been
real.
our parents who the one who was doing the lame shit. You know what I'm saying? But everybody do some lame shit, you know. It's just
Once in a
funny
while.
though. It's just funny, like when you grow up, you kind of peep that.
Yeah, for real. Like it's stuff about my pops that at first, when I first was coming up, that I thought was like real corny. Like I knew the amount of women he had been with, and I was like, bro, I shouldn't be able to know that and count it. You know what I'm saying?
Why not?
Because I'm like, bro, you supposed to be my nigga. Like I'm supposed to be like, oh, there's gonna hurt some chicks over there. I'm supposed to be up thinking my dad out here killing spinach shit on the farm. You know what I'm saying?
You know, it's tough when you keep it in the face.
Yeah.
Oh my
You
God.
can't do nothing with y'all niggas, young. You can't do nothing with y'all niggas.
He couldn't resist
I'm
it.
telling you, he's trying to hold it.
Try not to say it, bro.
He's trying to hold
Try not
it.
to say it, bro. But damn, it was too good. It was too good.
It was
I'ma
too
keep
easy.
that. I'ma keep
Try
that.
not
I'ma
to
keep
say
that.
it. I try not to say it. Damn, I'm trying to be better, man.
I'm gonna keep
trying
that.
to
That
be
was
a better
good.
person, man. I don't want to insult people, man.
No, I'm gonna keep that. That was good. But no, I'm just saying. So it's like, but as I got older, I was like, bro, like that's not a bad thing.
No,
like,
it's not, bro.
But as a kid, you would look at it and be like, what, nigga?
Nah, it's not, bro. Like, y'all was talking about some shit on the last show. I'm not going to get into all of it, you know what I'm saying? Because some of it was a little crazy, but just talking about, you know, men having a higher standard and, you know, being disciplined and shit like that.
Booty head.
Like, I'm with that. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what he called it.
That's what's chaotic.
I don't know.
Booty head.
I'm not about all that, but what I will say is I do think we do have to have a higher standard of, like, you know what I'm saying, the type of women we having sex with. I feel like women do too.
Yeah.
Though. I feel like, bruh, this ain't even though I feel like this is what I think is a fact to me. You know what I'm saying?
A fact to me. So it's an opinion.
This is what I think.
Big opinion. Outlaw opinion.
It's a fact to me, all right? You know, shout out to me. But if men and women both together was looking at it like, man, you know what? I'm not going to have sex with a motherfucker who ain't up to par. Like a motherfucker who ain't at this certain standard. Like a motherfucker who ain't, like we held each
Life
other
would
to a
be miserable.
We held each
Everyone
other
would be
to a
angry
standard.
all the time. People would be shooting each other even more in the U.S.
No, because we would be thriving. We would be doing better. People would be like, man, you know what? I'm trying to, like, I don't want to just be no fucking loser getting pussy. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just be no loser because the loser pussy ain't hitting no shit. The bitches who give it the pussy.
I
to
get what
the
you're saying.
loser-
I was lost a little bit. I had tried to get it, but I know what you're
see
saying.
what I'm
You
saying?
don't want to get loser pussy.
Right, you don't want to
Okay.
get the loser pussy. The bitches who give a pussy to the loser, they pussy ain't hitting no shit. Everybody can get their pussy. But if I got some business about myself, I can get some business about myself pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey.
and now that's a different caliber of pussy. This pussy better, and women can do it the same way. You don't want the loser dick. You want the dick that got a job. You want the got a job.
You think
dick.
women be taking a loser dick, thinking that at the time, currently, that it is loser dick? They be
could be-
getting tricked into
That's what I'm saying.
it be winner dick in the surprise,
A
bitch.
lot of bitches be knowing. Yeah, maybe it's a surprise that first time, but after that, we know.
After
now.
that, you caught the body already. Like, you might as well fucking
We know
go
now,
ahead
nah,
with the
you
nigga.
Man, shit.
See, that kind of goes into something I read, though. Y'all keep going talking
You
about.
can't
I'm
fuck
gonna
a next
post this tweet up.
nigga and try to, maybe he's probably not a loser. Hopefully this
But
nigga don't trick me
niggas-
another body. Now I'm a whore.
Niggas get tricked too, though. Niggas get tricked into fucking loser pussy.
Niggas
do
don't have to get
tricked.
tricked into fucking anything.
But that's what I'm saying.
A
Niggas who-
nigga has never been tricked into nary a pussy ever in life, ever.
I disagree. I know some
Trick,
niggas who,
yeah, I might agree with that.
but nah, we gonna go say
Trick.
tricked in the sense of like, oh,
She presented the pussy and you took it.
you took it, but you wasn't telling me the truth about the story behind it.
You didn't ask no questions.
Niggas be asking questions. I done asked questions and been
Gotta
lied
have
to.
dick discipline.
I done been
That's
lied
true.
to about the pussy story.
Tell me a lie.
I'm saying I done been lied to about the pussy story. Like,
Tell me.
Tell the
Like,
finesse.
Bitches done said, you know, bitch might just tell me that she doing a lot better than what she really doing. You know what I'm saying? Bitch might not really have no good job. Might not be making no good money.
Oh,
but
she being hyperbolic.
Yeah, she like, yeah, I'm good. I got my shit.
So if she was like, I'm broke, but this pussy fire, you still wouldn't have taken
yeah, I
it?
probably wouldn't though, cause I
Okay.
don't like broke
Good
pussy.
for you.
Broke pussy don't hit
You
the
know,
same.
good for you.
You ever fucked a broke bitch? She be, that shit ain't. This pussy, you know, she just really wait till after she can ask for $40. So it's
want that
like,
cash?
So like this pussy, ain't I don't even want this pussy. I want the enjoyable pussy. I want the pussy happy, get up and cook after.
Don't broke
Don't got
pussy
no
work
worries.
harder, though?
Nah, that's
No?
the thing.
Okay,
Broke
that's
pussy
the-
act like
that's
money
the
pussy.
difference between broke
That's the
dick and broke
crazy
pussy.
thing. Broke pussy act like money pussy.
Yeah, broke
You know
pussy,
what you
broke
doing.
pussy boring.
You gotta know what you're doing.
I was saying, you know what you doing.
Yeah,
but
broke
this-
dick need a
this
place to
pussy
stay
is
at night, so
automatically
it
think
works
about
hard.
How to ask after this broke pussy is worried about. It's hard for a bitch to have good sex when she's hungry.
That's real. Speak on it.
Motherfucker can't eat. Motherfucker like, damn, I gotta go pick my kids up after this. They hungry too.
You feel her stomach grumbling.
They
You know
like-
what I'm saying? Like,
They can't act like China.
yeah, the motherfucking pussy ain't good now. Pussy really ready for this to be over with. I got a problem. I'm
eat.
thinking about. I'm
I
thinking
ain't
about.
hungry. I ate.
Right, I'm thinking. Right. But pussy think about after this. What we gonna do after this? We got problems. Lights about to cut off. This the final warning on the water bill. Nigga, I need some money. This pussy ain't. This
They
pussy-
sending red letters
Now
now.
to that point,
That's what I'm
already a
saying, man.
problem.
Pussy ain't good. But the pussy who ain't got no worries, This pussy happy to the motherfucker. Y'all can go rounds. This pussy go rounds. You know what I'm saying? This pussy go crazy. You can do a lot with this pussy.
This pussy go rounds is hilarious.
This pussy go rounds. Rich pussy without a worry, go rounds. That worrisome pussy, that ain't what you looking for.
That ain't what it is. It ain't hitting. I feel you on that though. But like I said, if it's broke pussy, but it listen, now that different now.
That's all Frederick fucking cares about is listen pussy.
That listen
That's
pussy,
the only
that
type
listen
of pussy
the best pussy in the world.
Interests this
That
man
pussy that
at
listen.
all.
That pussy that listen.
This nigga just wants some goddamn. This nigga just.
Hey, I'm trying to work it.
This nigga just want to control the pussy.
No, I don't want to
That's
control
all.
the pussy. I don't want the pussy to listen.
This nigga got.
I'm trying to get some money. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get some money.
When you get the money, you.
Then I just wanted to listen.
When you
That's
get
what
the
I'm talking
money,
about.
You having the money can turn a broke pussy to a good, happy pussy.
That's
Yeah,
true.
Chanel will fully
Hey,
make
as
me
long
shut
as
the
it's a
fuck
listen
up.
pussy, then we good.
You don't care what it do.
We gonna work through it as long as it's a listen.
Pussy be leaking, but it listen. That's all you care about. Listen. Pussy listen.
Nah, I can't leak now. We gonna take that thing into the shop. Go get you a little pack, a little shop, little pat smear. Make sure we cleaned up in there. We gotta clean up the shop. That's all I'm saying.
All right now. All right now.
That man said he gotta take this shit to get the smear, boy. The pap smear.
Get a pap smear in there, man. We gotta make sure it's legit. Gotta make sure the
Gotta
oil
get
change.
Gotta get the yearly pap. Yeah, I feel you, man.
We gotta make sure
It's
the pH
important.
right.
You gotta get that. Gotta keep the pH right.
Gotta keep the pH right.
Gotta keep the
Get
pH right.
keep
and
the boric acid on
That's what I'm
deck.
saying. When you broke, the pH be off.
Yeah.
pH automatically off.
Well,
when it's broke.
yeah.
That's
yeah.
true.
You know what
Because
I'm
you're not
saying?
eating food that's gonna keep your pH.
What I'm saying,
You eating deli food,
you eat
fucking gas
Doritos
station
and
hot
shit.
dogs and shit, ramen.
Motherfucker that ate Cheetos for dinner 3 nights this week.
Pussy tastes like battery acid.
You can't have that. That's a bad
Pussy
look.
tastes extra cheddar in this motherfucker. Like, god damn.
Hell
Take you out.
Hell no.
But see, that's what I'm saying. You can't. Yeah, so you gotta have that discipline. You gotta. You feel me? Like niggas can't just be out here settling for the broke pussy. Women can't be out here settling for the broke dick. Can't have it. You gotta step it up.
Or-
that way niggas will do better because niggas gonna be like, man, I don't want to just.
Or we
You
could
feel me?
change how we work with money in this world as we see as we going into this global change of altering with money with the dollar and be like, hey, bro, let's alter how we look at this, our perspectives. That is an option.
I think we should go back to like more bartering, like favor.
Like,
for
y'all-
favor.
Trade systems.
My system
Yeah.
would be a system where everybody participates in the necessary labor, infrastructure, education, things of that nature, 2 to 3 hours a day. Maybe like, not even 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours, maybe once or twice a week. Everybody's participating. But after like a certain age, like 25, 26, you don't work anymore. You do what you want, your passions. The youth of your age from 18 to 27 or 25 is used for working labor, the main things that we need. You would develop skills and then we put you into the real world and now you, boom. Like you actually can do that and not have people having to work till they fucking 60 years old just to live.
Sounds pretty good, man.
We can have shit like that. I got crazy. I think about shit like this all the time.
Sounds
Yeah, it
pretty
sounds.
good.
I mean, people would
I'm
have
pretty
to.
sure some little chinks in there, but it's not a bad idea. That's kind of like my system, but my system is less. My system just is not. It just doesn't involve money. It's just more like a favor for a favor.
Yeah, my shit would be similar to that too. Where
Everybody just do. We just do.
you do
things
your
that
time,
go-
you do what's important
right,
to
you
us.
do your part, and everybody go do their part. We hold each other responsible, hold each other accountable. It's a better fucking world.
But if you still, and then we
It's
can
not
still
motivated
reward
by, like,
people for
greed and
succeeding.
shit.
But
Yeah,
you can still reward people for succeeding. If you are really good,
if you're doing like,
then you can get
if
more.
you're above average, yeah, you get a little extra.
We
but
get-
you're a fucking shit, man. Here you
But
go.
the bottom again
You know what
wouldn't
I'm
necessarily
saying?
be low because everybody's still helping. Like we,
Yeah, the bottom
people
ain't
don't
no low.
understand.
The bottom ain't low though.
There's just for being born in this world, bro. There's an economy around that. There is money being pushed around for no reason, but except the fact that people are being born.
Yeah.
Like speculative money. So like we are worth something for just existing. Don't let nobody else tell you that it's not true.
Yeah.
You are worth something even if you don't do nothing that people deem valuable.
Yes.
So that shit's for real. Like I'm with you on that.
Yeah, for sure. So I think we need to get back to more like, cause money, it gets to where,
Poison shit.
yeah, cause one person can have a lot more than others, and you can hold it and hoard it, and then it's like if they go to this digital shit now, they can just track you everywhere, and it's like, who wants to live like that? You remember that movie with Justin Timberlake in
Time, yep.
in Time, where they had the money on their wrist.
Well, their time was
Their
the
time
money.
was their life. Their
Yeah.
life was their money, time, all that shit. and they just was like, oh shit, like what the fuck, my time's running out.
But that shit was real. That was like real life.
Fucked up, and that's what it's like. Shit is going to these movies, man. They be telling you some shit.
See, that's why I wanted to kind of get into this Barbie trailer, but we got to wrap it up real soon.
Talk about it right quick.
You want to get into this Barbie trailer? I have real opinions about this.
We got like 15
I have real
minutes.
opinions about Barbie trailer.
15
Yes.
minutes, we got to dip.
Yes, the Barbie with Margot Robbie, the movie that's coming out. I'm about to. I have real opinions.
Let's go. Let's hear it.
So essentially, the movie's going to be a Barbie-centric movie, of course, where they have everybody's Barbie, everybody's Ken. Issa Rae's in it, Ryan Gosling.
These are live people.
These are real people, yeah. No, this is real people. The real
It's a
live
live
action.
action Barbie movie, and Margot Robbie is Barbie.
Like, you know she is the one who plays Harley Quinn. A1 Milk. But yeah, she's going to be playing Barbie in this one. But I had an issue with this because I'm looking at the cast. There's 2 black men, one light skin, one dark skin. But the dark skinned black man is a gay man.
Really?
Yeah, the only dark skinned Ken is a gay man.
Really?
Yeah.
You have a problem with that?
I have a problem that there's no positive heterosexual resonance.
Are there other Kens that are gay?
I'm not sure if there's other Kens that are gay.
When was Ken gay? I thought Ken
There's multiple. There's
Ken's
not
is
just
just a
one
man
version of
Barbie.
Ken.
Yeah.
That's all.
So any man Barbie is a Ken.
Every
They got
single
black ones.
every single male you saw in a Barbie pack was Ken.
Yeah.
And then
So the black ones
Every single
are still
girl
Kens.
was Barbie.
Yeah.
She had friends too, though. She
Yeah.
had other friends.
No, but okay, hold on. Let's slow that. Okay, let's
This is weird how they doing it. There's
Hold on,
multiple
hold on,
Kens.
hold
Okay.
Based off of what y'all just said, right? Ken was a person. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, he can be anybody.
When they put that black Barbie doll in
Ken
there,
is a male Barbie. If it's a man Barbie, it's a Ken. Yes. If it's a man doll, it's a Ken.
And so how they're
Black
casting
or
everybody.
white.
Yeah.
Whether it's black or
Yeah,
white.
And how they
regardless.
cast in the movie,
Or
all the guys are
Asian.
Kens, all the girls are Barbies.
All the girls are Barbie.
So you got
all
President
the girls-
Barbie, you
Right.
got
Pregnant
Arth-
Barbie,
yeah, Arthur
Dr.
Barbie.
There's a
Barbies
bunch
are
of
Beach
different
Kens.
Barbies.
You got shit
rather
like
than-
that.
You know what I'm saying? But the black Ken is gay.
the
The
dark
dark-skinned
skinned black.
one.
There's 2 black ones. One, I don't know if the other one's gay, but the dark skinned black.
He
is
also
only
doesn't
male
know if
dark-skinned
any of the other
representation.
Kens are gay.
Yeah.
2 things. Why does it have to be black? And they definitely don't know the black community if they think it's the dark skin one that's gay.
Hey, hold on now. Relax. I'm over here trying to support our community. My thing is, the reason why I kind of brought an opinion so strong for me was because there's going to be little girls who watch this movie. And they're going to develop opinions about what they see. Because like we just said, what the movies be doing to you. So when they're going to see that the only dark-skinned guy here is a more so effeminate man and they don't see any, that might be the only representation somebody sees from that.
Right.
And that's going to be their perspective on black men, how they might judge black men. You know what I'm saying?
So it's supposed to be a straight man.
I don't say it has to be. Have both.
It's just like there are dark skinned gay and black, like that representation also matters.
And I'm not saying that it doesn't. I'm saying add a
But then
darker
that
skinned
also-
black male as well.
That also,
And then also we still don't know if any of the other Kens are gay
Yeah.
and what
I just know
because
that.
you didn't care about that.
But I mean, I'm worried about my people.
Are gay though. What about the people who tell their kids growing up, "Oh, you playing with Barbie doll? That's not gay." But now that they see a Barbie doll is gay, and this is the Barbie doll that you're playing with,
I cannot take you serious.
I see the science though.
this shit is gay.
I feel what you. My thing is, like I said, it has zero to do with the fact that I don't feel like they should be taking gay characters out. I just don't want. Every time we see a major motion picture with a big budget like this, it always seems like the person who's the representation for male blackness is always shown in a softer light in regards to either him not being a leader, he's either second in command, or he's effeminate.
Let me ask you something.
I'm listening.
There before this argument was an argument that black men were hyper masculine and always portrayed as angry and hard consistently. So now the opposite is the problem.
No, not that the opposite is the problem. It's the fact that there has to be a balance.
I feel like the opposite is a problem.
I feel
Okay.
like the opposite is a problem.
No,
I feel
both
like the
extremes
opposite-
of both
I feel
are
like-
problems.
I feel like the
Okay,
opposite.
I think that's the better-
But on top of that, I will say that I feel like the opposite is a far less accurate representation of us rather than the hyper masculine. Like I feel like I would more so say that I would see more
I don't.
hyper masculine men than the.
Like
I
I can
don't.
just think about in
feminine.
the
I
super,
work at more. I see.
'Cause that's where you
bleep
work.
that out. I see. I work in luxury retail.
That's where you work.
Yeah, so
the
I
niggas
see more.
like the niggas who like
and we
that,
live in Atlanta. We can't say that you
but
like.
the
There's
niggas
a
that's hyper masculine.
there
They
is
not
a good
gonna
balance.
go in there. You know
I
what
think
I'm
the
saying? They ain't
representation
going in
does
there
matter.
To shop. Like they not going in there to shop. Those are the.
I mean, they're
the
going in there to
feminine
shop
guys
for
to
their
shop.
women, but yeah.
Yeah, or that.
I mean,
you know what
the
I'm saying?
people that are working that I see on a daily
But like,
basis.
yeah, like even the people you see working, you go see, and you know, we like you say, we live in Atlanta. It's a
yeah.
it's
So
that
what
type
I'm
of area,
saying
but
is
I don't see a lot of those people. Like the
that's
areas where
that's what I'm
at,
saying. That's your reality,
right? I don't see.
So
a lot
I'm
of those
telling you my
people.
reality.
Right.
So my reality is I'm seeing those
Right, in that
more
area,
feminine black
right,
men on a
right.
regular basis. So this representation, the opposite, is my reality, and
You don't
that
see a lot
might
of
be.
gay white dudes.
There's gay. All of the men are gay.
She see a
Regardless,
lot of
black
gay
or white.
dudes. But
I
that's
work
what I'm
in
saying,
luxury
that-
retail.
that-
Most of the men that work in luxury retail are also gay,
Right. Those are the
regardless of
jobs they
their
go
their
get.
race.
Those are the jobs they take. Cause
But we
the
talking about black
who-
men right
the
now.
the men who are hyper masculine, the men who are, those are niggas that's working in the warehouse. Those are niggas that's driving forklifts. Those are niggas that's doing construction.
Those are the niggas that are
that's working
buying
in
the Amiri
mine.
jeans and
Those
shit
are
that
niggas, right? You know what I'm
that
saying?
are
Or them
shopping
niggas
there.
That's rapping in the streets or whatever. You feel me? Like.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it does, your environment does matter.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But like us, like me, nigga, I'm around football coaches. I'm around corporate men. You know what I'm saying? Like these men ain't feminine. You know what I'm saying? Like they masculine. They're masculine men. So I don't think that. Which I do see feminine men. Like don't get me wrong. I live in Atlanta, so when I go to Perimeter Mall, when I go to Lenox, when I go to Cumberland,
When you
and
step foot
Phillips and
outside.
shit like that. You know what I'm saying? When I'm in the city, I see some shit like that. Now, where I stay, I don't really see it like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the south side. I go to the east side. I don't really see it like that. Now, when I'm on the belt line riding scooters, I see it like that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, that's just how it is. But when you in those areas, that's what you see.
yeah.
But
And like I said, my thing was never the problem with the existence of it. I don't have a problem.
yeah, of
I
course,
support the
nobody-
existence.
nobody
My
has a
problem is
with
just
the
like
existence of
the
anyone.
last strong positive male representation I can remember seeing in a kids kind of movie that I watched was the Black Adam movie, and that was not Black Adam, The Rock, but it was the nigga who played Hawkman. Nigga was a billionaire, nigga, rich nigga, had his own shit, leading the team, and he was the strong black leader. And that's like was back in what, November? When that movie came out? End of November?
I mean, I don't really watch movies like that, but I do hear about.
We're
a
not
lack
watching
of-
kids movies.
Yeah, I don't watch a lot of movies. Period.
I mean,
I don't
kept
have
it,
kids.
When I say
I'm
kids,
not
I mean
watching kids movies.
yeah, Black Adam.
Yeah.
That was the Rock movie.
But no, like
First person that came to my mind when you said that.
no, I don't really watch movies, but I have been hearing about a lack of masculine representation in movies for men and definitely for black men is what I've been hearing about lately. But like I said, I don't really watch movies, so I don't know
I
the
feel
lack of
growing up-
representation.
I feel like growing up, the number one thing was like, damn, they always gonna kill the black person first.
They
Yeah.
was.
Like
And
it
if it
all.
was a black dude in the movie, he was like a gang banger or a drug dealer or he was corrupt in some kind
he
of way.
was gay.
There wasn't any like wholesome. Gay wasn't even.
That didn't start to the wire.
Yeah.
No, when gay started was the first movie
Bro.
I remember seeing a gay black dude like being portrayed was Scary Movie.
Oh, you missed that one, nigga. Will
Right.
Smith did that shit way before that movie.
Which one?
The
was
6
Will-
Degrees Separations. He played a
I
gay
didn't
dude
see
in that one.
I seen 6 Degree, but I didn't see 6.
Yeah, we was
Degrees.
younger,
I was
though.
young. Yeah, I didn't.
That movie came out. He was in a.
When
He
I
had a
saw that
scene.
shit in Scary Movie. That's when I knew like, oh, this nigga gay. Like they playing this nigga as gay, portraying him as gay.
Yeah, it's been and since then, it's been a lot of instances where that happened.
Yeah. I mean, because I feel like it's in one token, it's a response to the idea that we were treated as the brute for a lot of time in media. So it's kind of like a overcorrection. So
It
and
is.
also
That's what I think it is.
and a playing on the trope of, hey, this is how the black man was seen. So now we're softening up the image. But at the same token, we still need the balance. We still need to be able to see positive, strong representations of black men that are not toxic, that are not using their power and masculinity to overpower and destroy, take over people. That's still important to me.
Agree. We gotta have a balance because there's people, regular people out here like us who ain't over masculine, who ain't super feminine, who just like regular guys that it make up really the population of us. You know what I'm saying? Most of us out here are like us. You know what I'm saying? Just regular.
And I want to forget that Michael B. Jordan just came out with Creed 3, so I won't act like that's not a strong black lead in that movie either. You know what I'm
They
saying?
did take pictures like kind of like all hugged up together.
Yeah, they softened them up on the promo tour.
Bro, what the fuck do y'all want to be humans or not? Like, what the fuck do y'all want?
I wasn't
Like,
mad at
No,
it.
I wasn't mad at it either.
Okay.
He just acknowledged it.
Yeah, I'm just saying like that.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just saying like that's what they did.
Ain't nothing wrong to hug your brother.
No, none
Nothing
at
wrong
all.
with that. I hug my brother every time I see him.
You should. Yeah, they was a little close to the face though. I wouldn't get close to my
Yeah,
mans
we
like that.
cheek to cheek.
Yeah, we ain't doing that.
They were like
Nah.
head to head, not
Nah,
cheek to
I'm,
cheek.
my head is never touching my man's head forever. No reason. Pause.
I will say that some of the pictures that I did see was a little like, oh, whoa.
They
You
was
know what
kind
I'm
of trying to
saying?
feminize my man.
they was-
right
The little
before
anime
lady-
pictures was fly though. The
Right
one.
before the
You
lady,
know, that's-
right before the
that's-
lady
that
lied on him,
community
said
is
she
very
choked him
strong,
out.
and they're gonna have their opinions, the things that they're like, and what they would like to see. So it's all about.
You
that
know, a black
community.
man styled that shoot
Yeah, he.
of him in the pink.
But you know
With
why
the
they did
big
that though, right?
coat.
That was an anime shit.
It was anime inspired. It was
Yeah,
his
there's a
favorite
character,
anime character.
that does that. He's a big dude that
Niggas
wears a
just
pink.
be talking about bullshit, trying to
Cover up.
demasculate the black man, emasculate the black
That's what
man
people
and
say
shit,
is
and it's a
going on
black
right
man
now.
styling him.
Yeah, she's saying that that's not what the case was with this one because
I mean, it may not have
the
been.
intention was to bring out an anime character whose name is Luffy or Luffy. No, that's not Luffy.
No,
It's something else.
it was a One
Don
Piece
something.
character.
Yeah,
but,
One Piece. But basically,
yeah.
that's what they were doing. His name is Don Julio or something like that. Don something.
I don't know. I don't watch One Piece. It's long
Yeah,
as
that
shit.
shit is too. It's like 500,
Fucking
600.
700 episodes,
Yeah.
and then the
Not
creator
familiar
came out
with
and was like, "This was the beginning arc. We'll get into the story, the actual story soon." Stupid as fuck.
Yeah, no, I'm not familiar with any of the.
Yeah, but that's what he was. That's what they were trying to pull out.
I understand. Like I don't. This is just what I've been hearing.
Yeah. Oh
You know what
no.
I'm saying?
And no, we see there's
I
different
don't-
trends of it. We've seen Dave Chappelle who
I mean,
been in
yeah,
a dress.
like way back then was when I kind of peeped it, and now I don't really even pay much attention to it. But when I hear about it, I'm like, okay, that's that shit. What such and such was talking about. Okay,
Yeah.
they doing it again, and sometimes it may be misidentified. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes there may be
It's-
a
it-
situation where this is just
A lot
some
of the times it's
innocent
misidentified.
It's important to
Yeah,
identify
not
trends
agenda.
You know what I'm saying? Some shit look like some shit it ain't. That shit happens a lot.
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it look like what it ain't.
No. Like I said, that's why I say it's important to identify the trends. That's why I know y'all always y'all try to give me hell for my support of that community, but at the same token, I identify in irregularities that's going on. I'm not blind to things that y'all try to maybe make it seem like I am. I see what's going on.
I feel you.
That's all. But hey, it's a good show, man. I appreciate all y'all showing up. It's a good green on you, brother.
Good grief.
It is a good green. He about that money. Y'all told us. Remember, hey, my boy getting his goals going.
Good green. Oh yeah, that's what you're supposed
You know what I'm
to
saying?
do.
He trying. That's what the green is for. He got them goals going.
This is Easter green.
Yeah.
We'll talk
Okay.
about Easter next time though, because Easter we'll talk about it next time.
Hey man, you know me. I'm always down to talk some religion.
No, we can talk about it later.
I'm always
It's just
down.
funny, like people. I don't know. People know the difference between like Easter and like Passover and what different celebrations are. So it's just kind of funny. Like,
I'm Catholic and I don't know.
Well,
like,
Passover's Jewish though, so
Oh, okay. See,
with the the different resurrection.
Yeah.
The different things what people celebrate at this time of the year. It's like 3 different holidays
Oh, yeah, for
that
sure.
they mix up in one. But being Catholic, you never heard about no bunnies and eggs and shit. You know what I'm saying? That was never talked about.
that's all pagan.
Yeah, it's all pagan. It's all about fertility.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll talk about that later, But hey, man, we appreciate everybody listening to the show. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and like, follow, comment, subscribe. Appreciate everybody who subscribed now, man. All the loyal listeners, we really, really appreciate you. Keep on liking, keep on commenting, engage with the show. Let us know some topics you want to hear, some shit like that, right?
Yeah, man. Engage.
follow
with the
us on
post.
TikTok. We're about to start our TikTok,
Oh,
so
yeah,
follow on TikTok. I
Follow
wanted
on
to get
TikTok.
a good amount of videos
Yeah. we
compiled
dropped some
before
shit.
we did that.
Also, too, shout out to our social media manager. She's been knocking it out the park. We appreciate again. Misinformation.
Misinformation.
It's a little double entendre.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, we got misinformation. Yeah, my boy Prime Time, Rhetoric.
Yes, sir. Hey, Queens Flip.
Get at it.
Fuck you,
Get right.
fat bitch.
You better hit us.
Chubby round bitch.
Fucking,
Smoke.
oh,
That's what I love. God damn. Woo.
This motherfucker.
Hey, Queens Flip, you better hit us. I'm in your DMs, brother.
Hey man, take care of yourself. Take care of others, man. That just everything he said just goes against my motto for the show. But take care of yourself. Take care of others. Thoughtful Narcissist Podcast, baby. We out.
We got him.
You're.
This nigga psyched out.
These new mics.
I gotta go to the Braves game, man. I gotta go to the Braves game.